so I think that's recording because I'm terrible at this. So, got the Beretta back out, believe from everything that got it sighted in, so we're just going to take some pot shots at the steel over there, see how I do. I didn't grab, well, my shot time was in my bag, I just didn't care about it today. So we got the Ohhunt FB 04 again, believe I actually have it betterly sighted in. We'll try a bill drill maybe in a bit, in that whole thing. I'll grab the, I should have grabbed it to begin with, but let's see how she goes, and of course I forget to bring up the brightness because it's super freaking bright out today. Get off me, bug. So, better. But again, the steel plates aren't that big. So this is the Beretta RDX Compact, I believe. Yeah, 92X. I believe it's the RDO, just to actually kind of show. I know I showed this before with my H&K Mark 23. So since this is the Beretta 92 Compact, now that's how big these targets are. So, you know, not super ginormous. It's not a man size, so I'm probably just missing. Alright, so we'll move this back over here and take that mag out. I gotta stop doing that. So let's see how we're doing for accuracy here. If I could stop shaking. So it was like nine shots. My math is terrible today. My math is better at work because it's more what I do. So at that distance, which was probably like 13 yards or so, looks like I may have gotten 2 bullseye, and not the best group, but I mean, if you're looking to use it for a defensive gun, it's not a terrible group at that distance either. Yeah, I don't have the cardboard targets for a bill drill, so I'm gonna go grab the shot timer, make sure it's still facing out there. Gotta love doing all this stuff before work. Go on. All right. Hope I turn the safety off. And that one was dumb. That one was terrible. 5 shots at 8.28. And I freaking fumbled with my safety because I'm dumb. And just threw the first shot in double action. I have no idea if that even show, so. I gotta calm down. I'm being dumb. Like, how much do I have left? Alright, so 3 rounds plus 1 in there, so we're doing 4 shots. So, 25%. Alright, I have no idea what I missed because my camera fell over. But I'm down to the last mag, so just to double check earlier. Throw that on safe. In case, I don't think I lost the footage of my accuracy at about this-ish distance. It's like, I I know I had one flyer because that was me sucking, but that was the distance, which wasn't too bad. Or for the accuracy. Again, if you're looking for defensively accurate, it'd be good. If you're looking for like competition accurate, it's not so good. All right, so hopefully I don't get some weird wind like that again. Am I even in? No, I'm not even in the thing. So we'll go to here and see how we do. So that one was better. That first double action I'm throwing, but 5 shots at 4, was that 478 comes through. I can't see everything because it's kind of bright out today. Go in my freaking pocket. Jeez. All right. So we'll back up a bit again because at least they can see the targets. Yeah, doing that first one double action. Seven shots at 717. Well, I got like 4 rounds again. I'm just going to try for 2 on the left, 2 on the right, see what happens. So 50%. Not great, not terrible. I'm trying to get better. Sight's been pretty good. I'll do a tabletop of some of the slight issues I had that were mostly me. So apparently with my camera falling over, it messed with one of the things, so that one's going to look a little weird. So came back into here. This should put me at closer to 25. I'm not going to worry about the shot timer. The other day I was able to take shots and hit the steel from here, so we're going to go from here and just see how well I can do with 18 rounds. So I'm pretty consistently missing, but also pretty decently hitting. Not terrible, but again, not great. And yeah, so pretty accurate, honestly. Still tempted to move this over to a different gun just because I kind of don't like the height. But I'll see how things go. Okay, so after taking this thing to the range and finally getting it better sighted in, I do still like the optic. It's been pretty good for about, I think, maybe 400 rounds. I'm probably closer, probably more around 3. I didn't really pay attention since I've been trying to do a few at once. I still may change this to different Glock slide I have over on it, just because I don't necessarily like the way it looks on my Beretta as much. Otherwise, as it's seen in there, you can get pretty decent accuracy for about 14 yards. And that one of the issues I did had was apparently it loosened up. So obviously you want to make sure you check your screw from time to time. And you can do the painting thing as well, like some people do, so that way you can paint a line, and if it loosens, it'll twist. You won't see it lined up. But otherwise, yeah, it ran like a champ. Well, it's the Beretta ran like a champ. Was fairly accurate. I just am not the greatest, but I'm also not going to cut out all my times that I screw up because, well, I got nothing to prove to anybody. Or just trying to give people information. So, yeah, like I said, I still think I may switch it over to the Glock just because I think it'll look better and won't be near as high, but I could be wrong. Like, it just seems so much higher than the regular sights, and it feels like it's massively above compared to that.
Or it's like compared to like a regular optic or the standard irons on a 92 or 92X series. But I will say it's of the two that I have that are pretty much a acro footprint and comparable, would be a alternative option. I'm looking at a couple others plausibly for that, like the Gideon will be more expensive. There's if the Raton or however it's pronounced is more expensive, but honestly, it is pretty nice to compare it to the actual acro, which is going to be in some cases the cost of the gun. But yeah, it still runs. About the only issue I've had, other than like I said, having it going loose, is when you bring it up for its shake and awake, and the circle will come up first, but then the dot takes a little bit longer to get there. It'll take like almost 2 seconds, it seems like. But yeah, for an update, it's been about 200, not 200, about probably closer to 300 rounds, maybe a bit closer to 4. Like I said, I've been doing multiple guns for optics on that, so it was hard to keep up with the one thing. I should have some more coming out here shortly. I'm gonna be trying to do a mixture of poor boy optic one week, the next week doing one of my guns or something, and I got some other projects coming up that I got to do. Like I was able to buy a threaded Glock barrel. Granted, it's a 40 Smith & Wesson, which some people don't like. Which, by the way, this is a G22 slide for anyone who couldn't read it. I do like 40 Smith & Wesson, but this slide or this barrel won't work in a Gen 5, which is what that slide is, because I have a Gen 5 G22. But I'll continue on with it, putting some more rounds through it, and hopefully getting better, and maybe find a way to make my lapel mic not freaking peak or have my camera fall over because of the wind. Though I'm not gonna lie, I still think that little effect that it somehow did for some reason looked pretty cool. Thanks, guys.